Okay, turning on our floor joists right now. Okay, so they're back on, but they're too low. We need to raise them up to where the foundation starts. So this is going to take a few move commands, but I'm going to show you how it works. We're going to use the move tool, enter, and I'm going to select, a number of these floor joists, but try not to select the outside. So let me see how many of these I could select. I'm going to go for all of these. And even if you rotate the screen, it's still selected, so just remember that. And I'm going to press enter because I had move on. I'm going to click on a corner, this corner, and the reason I'm doing this corner is because I can just move vertically up to this corner, and if I click there, it will apply everything I selected onto the top. So it's just like I translated it upwards. If you take a look, you're going to notice some of the things didn't quite follow, which is perfectly fine. I didn't expect to get all of these in the first move command, so I'm going to go ahead and select these ones as well. Use the move tool, enter, and move these ones up here. And I'm going to look over here to the side. Looks like I got a couple stragglers on this end as well. Move, enter, click on that corner, move up, and click on this corner as well. And then let's just see if we have any, yep, on this side. Okay. So now they're all on that level. Let's go ahead and start with our first extrusion, which I guess is going to be the outermost portion where it meets the concrete. So I want you to select on the, not the half pieces, but the larger pieces that are sticking on the outside. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. So you can kind of see what I have selected there. Then I'm going to use the extrude command, enter, and we're going to extrude these upward just about 2 inches or so. So type in 0.17, enter, and switch over to shaded mode because hopefully they appear brown. But if they don't, what we're going to have to do is just select them. And yep. Oh, I guess I have to select the sides off that one as well. Okay, and just simply make sure that they are on the floor joist system, because if they are, they should appear brown. So it's possible that they just switched out of it, and that happens. Okay, next we're going to extrude out the frame. So switch back to 2D wireframe, and now we just need to select those frame portions. So let's go ahead and try to click on them. That one, this one, just run down the line. You're going to be tempted to try to select all of these at the same time, and it might work, but just be aware that there is a shape between these two shapes. So there's always a possibility that it's going to just try to extrude it all out, and that's kind of why I'm going one at a time here. There are definitely different ways of doing this. Okay, so the moment of truth, I'm going to extrude these out, enter, and once again we're going to go up with this. I do realize that I forgot part of the frame, but I'll get that after. And this is, let's go ahead and say a 2x6, so we're going to do 0.5. And yeah, I'm just going to type in 0.5, enter, and hopefully, I'm assuming it was on the floor joist system, but it probably wasn't, so let's switch back to shaded, take a look, and yeah, you're probably going to have to go quickly and select these options. Okay, let's switch those back to the floor joist. And there was just 2 pieces missing, so 2D wireframe. And there were the 2 on this side, so let me try to select them. You can already see that it's kind of getting a little cluttered here, but that's one of them, and that's the other. So extrude, enter, and we're going to go up, if it lets me. Need more space. 0.5 units, enter. Okay, so if we go into shaded, there we go. So we have our floor joists, our frame, that's all in place. Now let's go ahead and add in our subfloor. So for the subfloor, what I would like you to do is let's actually stay in shaded mode because it's going to be a little less cluttered. And I want you to type, or actually, let's try and draw this out. So use the rectangle tool, REC, enter, and just go to one point of the frame. Let's see if it will let me. Might not let me snap. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it did, so I'm going to switch over to 2D wireframe. And the reason it's not letting me snap is because it doesn't see the plane. So what we're going to do is we're going to select this XYZ here, and you're going to see I clicked on it, I click on the center, and I move it up here. So I essentially moved my X, Y, and Z to this upper level, so it will allow me, hopefully, to draw on that upper level. Okay? So now that the axis is in place, let's go ahead and add in a new layer. So layer properties, and I want you to add a subfloor layer. I'm going to minimize that. And then we're going to color the subfloor like a lighter shade. So like that would be fine. Press OK. And then let's go ahead and draw it out. So I'm going to use the rectangle tool, enter. And before I apply it, I'm going to make sure I'm on the subfloor level. And I'm just going to kind of select one end of the rectangle and go out to the other end. Okay, so I'm going to drop that in place. And it's pretty visible. I'm going to rotate the screen to see if I have it on the right level. And it does look like, at least for me, that it didn't quite put it on the right level. It looks pretty low. But that's fine. It's visible. So I'm going to select it, type in move, enter, and then just click on where it's starting. And I'm going to move it up to essentially where the joist system meets. Okay, so it's at the top there. It's very visible. And let's go ahead and extrude it. EXT, enter. And I'm going to select that, enter. I'm going to go up with this, and this is the subfloor. It's not a very thick layer, once again, just an inch or two. So let's go ahead and type in, let's just say we'll just say 2 inches again, 0.17 units, enter. So we've applied our subfloor. So if we take a look at the shaded view, this is actually turning out really nice. Okay, we're essentially just stacking it over and over again. So now we need to go ahead and put in our sole plate.